ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Gatehead Farm with the Gazbeard. And it's going to be a very important day today. I can keep the car between the white lines because we've had a phone call from the Ministry. It's the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Forestry. They've given us the go-ahead to build a full herd at Gatehead Farm and rebuild the dairy facility there and get everything up and running. Also heard back from my surveyor, who has been through to that field and yard where Scott was wanting to sell me his buildings and equipment. They've come back with a valuation on it, and let's just say I'm going to snap Scott's arm off because it's too good a deal to turn down. Now I've got to go and see the solicitor, the lawyer, a little later today. Oh, there's a thing now. My animal trailer's supposed to be here. Where is it? Let me just dive into the shop and have a word. Okay, mystery solved. The workshop lads are taking the trailer out, give it a road test, check that new wheel bearing. Of course, I've just got it stuck on a gate post. I've come up to the animal dealer. We'll get the next batch of cows. I'm wondering if this Land Rover is going to have the suspension strength to tow this thing. Once it's full, it's already stretching the shock absorbers. Right, we want half a dozen Holsteins, milkers. Although these limousines are, well, they're meat, aren't they? They're not milk. Holsteins is what we really want. Maybe some Ayrshire's. The Ayrshire's meat or milk? Yeah, milk, but lower milk consumption. We'll stick with Holsteins for the minute because we're going to need milk to be flowing, as it were. Right, so I think we can get 6. Yeah. Get 6 at a time in here, and yeah, how's about that then? We've got to put the cover on and unfold the trailer, and that's going nowhere, is it? Okay, so the Land Rover hasn't got the weight for that. I didn't think it would have. We'll have to go and get one of the tractors, so we just disconnect that. I'll see you back here in a minute. Okay, welcome back. You can see the land purchase price just in the top right corner there disappearing. I've just come off the phone with Scott and we've agreed the price. I've transferred the money through to the solicitor's escrow account, and we're now the proud owners of Scott's former land and silage business and all his equipment. So let's get these rather delicate young ladies back to the farm, at least into the field, and then we've got to come back and pick up their sisters. Oh, just check there's no cement trucks coming. No, there's not. Okay. We've got to swing really wide to get this trailer out of here. Cement truck's coming, but there is a delivery truck and he's not slowing down. Alright, so I thought I'd better bring up the 7200. The little 1455 might not have handled the weight of the delicate young ladies in the back. So we'll get these girls back to the farm, get them into the paddock, introduce them to their herd mates. All sorted out and hunky-dory. Right, so as I said, we've bought Scott's land, which means we now have that baling trailer and that big windrower and baler. And we've got a nice big field there for doing cereals, which we're going to have to get up. It's going to be... Oh, I forgot that gate's closed. Hold on. It's going to be tricky to get this done correctly, or get this done on a very fine timeline, because I want to leave the field growing. Need to lime and fertilize it. I want to leave the field growing in order to get a full grass crop off it at the end of spring, but at the same time, because we'll have our other fields to do as well, at the same time I also want to get it ploughed and cultivated and then sown with a cereal crop. Must get a room for sweeping up those spilt TMR. Right, now I can't remember. No, I should, but I can't remember which of these two gates is where we access the animal dialogue. That one. That one. Must be the other one. Oh, no, it's not. It's down this end, isn't it? There it is. That one. That's where we put the animals in. Yeah, because that's where we get the slurry out. That's where we put the animals in. Okay, so drive around the yard again, rather than try and reverse it in. Don't want to traumatize the poor cows. Trying to reverse that trailer back to there definitely would. You notice I've brought the old oil tanker down off the hill. That's because I've had somebody phone up. They're interested in it. They want it for spares. They're coming up from England, from the Midlands. They're going to bring a low loader with them to put it on. Although it's probably best to bring a rigid if they can, rather than a semi. Roads around here aren't exactly great for a semi. There we are, open that animal dialogue. So if we just take the cover off and unfold the trailer, ready for letting them out, and we'll move these. That's the farm, this is the trailer, right? Confirm. Excellent. So that, and close the cover. We've got to go and get another load, which I might time lapse, so if I go quiet and you hear the music, you know I've done that. In fact, I'm thinking we want the cows to have staggered ages. It might be better to get another load tomorrow rather than today. That way I can get on and sort out Scott's Field, or what was Scott's Field, but it's now mine. And be able to get it in. Could actually get it in the back of there. Don't want to. Come on. Oh, you can do better than this. Reversed more difficult trailers in real life. Come on. Looking better. Now left hand down hard. And push it in. There we go. We skid it across. Doesn't do your tyres any good, but it's sometimes easier. Right, so we'll have that out tomorrow to go and get some more girls. Right, so yeah, as I was saying, we want I'm going to swap tractors because the little 1455 is faster on the road. This thing's a workhorse, but it's designed for the fields. It's not a speed machine like the beast here. Right, first things first, we want to get lime on that meadow we've just bought. I've forgotten which one's the lime. Is it this? Is it the grey one? Yeah, it is. Right, so we'll need to refill this because it's a big old field and it'll probably take a couple of trailer fulls, to be honest with you. Circuit around the yard. Oh, we forgot to check the girls' food and water. Let's have a look. Yeah, food needs a top up now. So does water, and cleanliness has taken a nosedive. So we jump out, and the water's easy enough. Just open the valve here. Go on. That'll keep filling until it's done, and then it'll shut off automatically. Right, got plenty of grass. What else are we short of? Hay. Short of hay and short of mixed rations, so we might have to just hook up to that thing for a minute. If we can find a hay bale. Should have some hay bales down here. Oh, we haven't. We've got straw. We've got silage. We've got no hay bales. Oh dear. In the shed. Alley-oop. No, they're all straw. Oh, we're gonna have to get some hay. Right. Well, they've got enough to keep them going just now. Actually, that's hay, isn't it? Oh, that's grass. Okay. So if I just drop the lime trailer for now, we'll top up their TMR. If we pull out a bit. There we go. One. Right. You can't put it right up against the troughs. You've got to tip it onto the ground in front of the troughs. Probably going to empty the trailer, to be honest. No, not quite. Close. Oh God. We're going to have one of those sessions. Directionally challenged geriatric in charge of tractor. Should be a criminal offence, that should. It's near enough. Right, let's go and get that field limed. Now, there's going to be a lot of what's left in the video is going to be time-lapse to try and fit it all in. It's a cracking tractor, this little beast. That's its name, it's the 1455 XL Beast. It's a right little workhorse. 165 horsepower. Small tractor it's classed as. Cheap as chips. Fully tricked out. It's about, oh, I've forgotten what the price is now. 60,000-70,000, something somewhere around there. This whole 1400 series should have been in the shop in all versions of the game to match up with the 7200 series, because this is the perfect small tractor to play with the 7200 as your medium tractor. Put that there, and those trees out. They're taking up too much of the field. Look how much of the field we're losing to them trees for no purpose. It's ridiculous. Soon I plant new ones in the corner and give up a corner of the field with a bit of dense woodland and have this nonsense going on. Right, and I'll jump out here because that's closest to our place. Jump over there. Oh, jump that. Oh, see, I'm getting fit. It's farming lark. Right, I'll see you back at the new field once I've got the tractor and the fertilizer wagon. I'll probably need to fill that. See you in a moment. What's wrong with this thing? You failed to make the turn. That seems to be the problem. Perhaps I should go around and do the headland myself. Now, one of the great things about Courseplay, I keep getting asked about these mods. So I'll try and work in a few tips as often as possible, rather than trying to give an episode dedicated to it. One of the great things about Courseplay, working with precision farming, is that if you've already done a part of the field, like I've done the headlands here, and I set Courseplay away again at next waypoint. Go. It won't spray the chemicals out on the parts that have already been done. It's not just Courseplay; it's precision farming that's triggering that. There's probably going to be a chunk of this field that doesn't get done because I interrupted their path. Seem to have picked it up okay, that's good. So you'll see them back up, then drive forward, not outputting anything, and then they'll start outputting as they come onto the part of the field that's not covered. Much easier to see that doing it with lime than it is with any other product. I mean, on a plough field, both manure and slurry would show it quite well. If we're going to have enough lime in the trailer to do the rest of the field, should do. 60% left in the trailer. So you're saying to yourself, Gaz, it's just a grass field. Why are you liming it? Why are you fertilizing it? Well, they're both lime and dry fertilizer are quite cheap. And if I can get an extra 20 to 25% out of the field by throwing them on, then to me it's a good investment. Especially on a larger field like this. Yeah, and I know it's not large compared to the American maps, but for a British map, it's a good sized field. And we've still got technically a month and a half of growth on the field before it's at its maximum. So liming it and fertilizing it now, we'll get the best from it. Now, I haven't surveyed it. I need to get across with a surveyor, but I wanted to get the lime and fertilizer on as quickly as possible. Grass is the same as soybean in that it doesn't worry. You can't realistically over lime or over fertilize grass. Just take whatever you throw at it. Be grateful for it. I know that technically your lawn at home can be over fertilized, it just means that it grows too much. Right, I'm going to time lapse the rest of this field. Okay, so that's the lime on the field. I'm going to get the fertilizer trailer now. Get that over, get that rolling. Be a good afternoon's work. Hitch that there. Ouch. Oh. I wasn't sure I was going to get past that without hitting it. Again, more speed, less haste. Set up the GPS. Field 14. I'll get 2 headlands in if it's at all possible. It is this time. Back. Start at the first waypoint. Turn the first waypoint, etc. Right, off you go. Where are you going? This is why I like to do it in this order. When you're doing the lime, see from the application which bits have and haven't been done. And when you're doing the fertilizer, you can see from the washed over lime, as it were, which bits have and haven't been done. Right, let's get out of here without getting a face full of fertilizer. A lot of aircraft going out today. The second one in 10 minutes. and we'll go and get that lime truck back to the farm. What I'm going to do on the way there is I'm going to pick up hay bale from here, since these are now ours. It's not the way that you should transport it, but it'll be alright. It'll be alright. A bit of lime in the diet for the cows won't hurt them. Might make the milk a bit whiter. See you back at the farm. Right, so we're on the finishing stretches with this field now, and then we can leave that until either the last or the day before last day of spring. Just let the grass grow, then harvest it and quickly plough, cultivate, plant the field. And even if we don't get it fertilised on that last day, always do the fertilising on the next day. As long as we get the ground ploughed and cultivated and then get the seed in before the end of spring, and then we get the growth stage of stepping into summer. We've got to do the same with our main cereal field, because if you look at the top of the screen you can see that the ground temperature is still only 2 degrees C. We need 5 degrees C in the ground before we can plant it. And I've still got a one of the meadows just above the farm, I think it's field 25, we're going to do the same, but we're going to plant that one with sugar beets. So I need to think about which planter I'm going to buy for putting that in. Ideally I'd want a multi-crop planter so that we can put things like sunflowers or potatoes or whatever in with the same planter, especially as we can't do soybeans and we can't do corn. They're just not grown in Scotland. Obviously we can't do cotton or sugar cane because the climate's completely wrong. So, as we're finishing out this field, I'm going to finish out the episode here. I've got a serious amount of editing to do. 80 minutes on this recording, I've got to get it down to 30 minutes somehow, so wish me luck on that. Well, in fact, you guys will be watching the results of it. So, I'll see you in the next one. This is Gazbeard on Gatehead Farm with the new field that we've just bought. We've added to the farm, and the little yard up there that we bought with it, which I'm still not sure exactly what I'm going to do with that yard, but I'll think of something. But this field, once I get this first crop of grass out of it, this field will become a grain field. I'll see you next time. Stay safe, be good, and if you can't be good, be careful. Always from me, it's not goodbye, it's just bye for now.